First time I said that, I was kind of tripping, right? Now, you're right. I am crazy.
I'm Darius, documentarian, originator of the Break Day Project, and founder of the Break Day Movement.
Cause you ain't never had a friend like
You know what else?
See, at night I watch the sky. I take another breath.
I don't give a fuck.
And action.
Wasn't supposed to be like this. When you first went over there, just to have a good time. You tried to get him.
I take another to the butt like it's the last motherfucking life. You evading enemies, let you get my last shot of Hennessy. Ain't never had a friend like me.
The inspiration behind Break Day is based on one of my closest friends. He was murdered in 2003. And that friendship that I had with him and the dynamic that grew over those years inspired me to create a story to kind of like show the journey of friendship and how my friend was killed, and just to kind of explain how my life changed as well through that whole process of having a close friend and losing someone so close that I love.
So why make a movie?
Good question.
We can help you get out of this, but you have to help us.
I was trying up, man. I told you what happened. I don't know what else you're trying to get.
I want to hear the true story. Go ahead, exactly.
We all brothers, different skin colors and different mothers. The only thing that matters is the love for one another. If I got, then you got. I'll shoot if you shot. We both get caught with the gun. I'm guilty, you not. It's cruel love. We've been tight since the beginning.
My friend was first killed. I thought a lot, I went through a lot of struggles and pains and dealing with that loss. Eventually, I decided to make a difference, and I wanted his story to be told. So I enrolled myself in film school at the City College of New York, and I felt like to make a movie, to make a film, that's an opportunity to get more people involved and to bring awareness about gun violence, about how important it is to try to build bridges and try to work with people. Developing a script for Break Day was based on my friend's death, but it's become a great journey, and I really appreciate the opportunity, and I appreciate everything that's been happening so far. Oh my God, the process in developing the Break Day Project, whew.
Alright, cut.
Action.
What's the deal, Tiff?
Nothing. Things cool. I haven't seen you in a while. I thought you dropped out.
I need my education. I was just on short hiatus.
I forgot the next one.
So you're just gonna get up and just walk out the frame.
Okay.
And and action. So many different components, so many different moving parts just to develop the project so far. I mean, not to mention the actual script that is, I think right now it's about 120 pages, and I had a co-writer, Michael Sabrizi, that assists me in completing the screenplay, because it first started off with about 36 pages, Not even 36 pages. The beginning of Break Day, the script began as journal writings about me and my friend, different stories that I used to write, true stories based on what we used to do around in the New York City area. When he first died, when he was first killed, I didn't want to forget those stories, and I didn't want to forget that experience. So I just started off just writing little pages by pages of things we used to do every day when he was alive, and we were young, hanging out in Brooklyn. And then the next step was to turn it into an actual script. And then I had a friend, a co-writer, help me bring it to where it is now, a 120-page screenplay. So that took about almost a year to just finish that screenplay and get it to a form and a professional situation where people would take the story seriously in the film world, in the movie industry. So that was the very first step in creating the project and getting us the project into a movie type of mode. The next step was to audition.
Fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Still. I don't give a fuck about Raheem either. I don't give a fuck about myself.
So we had to audition a bunch of people. We went on backstage. And so the first auditions were the people that you'll see in the trailer. James Lee.
What you gonna do? You give me a whooping? You can't whoop me no more. You're too old. You're just an old man. You know that? You crazy. Come on. Pull me out! Come on! Pull me out! Come on!
Adam Vince.
I can take and build something with these hands. But where are the tools? All I got are these hands. Unless I go out there and kill me somebody and take what they got, it's a long road to hope for me to get something of my own.
We also had Chris Moore.
I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna be shit. You less of a man than me, so the minute I decide that you ain't gonna be shit, so be it. Remember that, motherfucker, because I'm the one you need to be worried about.
We had over 200 females that wanted to play 3 female leading roles into Break Day.
You sorry I'm pregnant? You sorry you can't take care of me or this baby? You sorry you can't get a job? You sorry you don't respect my home?
So that was another part of the project, another part of the process, and that was actually one of the most exciting pieces of the project, just meeting those young, starving actors. The actors were great, and we all became so close during that process, and we became a family. You know, we did another third audition, and we had to cut down, you know, the roles and had to choose certain people, and we ended up selecting about 4 people to be a part of the casting for Break Day. And so that second piece, that became more personal to me because the characters start to become more alive as we audition and as people start to play the roles of Jazz and D-Rock and Tiffany and Five. As those roles became alive with actual actors, then this situation became a lot more intense because going through this personal experience and seeing people play, you know, my best friend, and seeing somebody play me, and actually going through this process, it was serious, man, and it was real. So another part of the process were choosing the actors, and these are all the actors that you see on the posters, on the T-shirts, and it was just an awesome experience. We got involved with music.
There you go.
We all brothers, different skin colors and different mothers. The only thing that matters is the love for one another. If I got, then you got. I'll shoot if you shot. We both get caught with the gun. I'm guilty, you not. It's crew love. We've been tight since the beginning, like the early scenes in Juice. I like Kane and Dog and Menace. We didn't think that anything could ruin our plan. We some kids trying to get out like the Goonies, man.
We came out with the first Break Day single. Everybody loved that as soon as it hit the streets. We had T-shirts. People were going crazy for the T-shirts. We had the Break Day rubber wristbands, obviously the posters. So we're trying to create a movement and a buzz and an energy. You know, this past summer, I mean, it was bananas. We were in the middle of Times Square. We had all the actors wearing our T-shirts, wearing the Break Day T-shirts. The T-shirts were based on these posters. We had the single come out in the middle of the summer. And to be involved in all these things, because not only is Break Day a movie, you know, it's a project, it's music, it's actually a movement. It's a way of life. It's an opportunity to spread awareness about people getting engaged in their dreams and their goals. And there's so many different things. So it won't stop at music. It won't stop at clothes. It won't stop at T-shirts and posters. Wherever we can brand Break Day, that's what we'll do. You know, that's what we'll do. And I think for me, as long as I could keep this movement alive and keep this idea burning, it works for me, and I'm happy with it. producing Break Day and creating this project, it's an opportunity for me to pay back what was given to me from my friend and to do my due diligence as a friend to keep his memory alive and to help people understand how important it is to have a friend, to have somebody to support you. And all these things I feel like in our culture is forgotten about and we take it for granted. And we go through our lives and we don't realize how important someone is to us until they're gone. You know, until we can't see them, until we can't hear them. And then that's when the regret begins. So with Break Day, I feel like the branding, the merchandising, it's just become a part of the beast in the movie industry. But we're meaning it to actually transcend the idea of what Break Day is. So when people see our t-shirts and they see our posters and they hear our music, they're like, wow. You know, that's from the movie. And they connect the dots and they can really get it. Because it's not really a hard concept to understand. We break day. That's what we do. That's what we do. We break day. We don't stop until the job is done.
When night turns, there's nothing else. So we break day.